was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. Fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. He'll have a first down pass the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 16 more on that one and another first down.
And the 49ers.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun, Haskins. Under pressure, and he will go down. Set back at the 38.
But plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
After the sack on first down, Haskins. Got a man and he hits him in stride. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Haskins. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's fourth.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense his past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now the man from Kentucky, this is Lynn Bowden. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. You're no longer thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get up near the 45, a spot at the 44.
The tackle made.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And the second down throw on target. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
At the 48-yard line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a handoff as they run left side. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The tackle
From an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because they only picked up 3 yards. Let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. To the right side, going to be caught by Waller. In the red zone before he crosses over. First down there on a pickup of 25.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And a give this time to the tailback. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down.
brought down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
The running back.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent gain.
And 4.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now they try the right side here. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Graham Gano on for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Niners 3. Raiders nothing. Graham Gano on for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on
I
him.
know you like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out. You get a backhand.
It was a backhand. And a really good backhand.
It's a nice tight spin on the whole bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. From the gun, it's Haskins. He took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll give it off here to the tight end. Takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They go play action with Haskins. And he rifles one incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
But it's 4th down.
They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. And that is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
On down.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, you want those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Rico Gafford, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. It'll It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
Logan Cook.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
It's taken to 26. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 40. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just optimized the kick and didn't get it. This will change the mentality this game.
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And now we'll hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jonathan picks it, and he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
We're coming up on 3 minutes left in the half in a 3-3 ball game. Just a pair of field goals to this point. Now a handoff working. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough on a run for the football for a 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game the speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
It's intercepted. Picked up at the 16. Return will stop right around the 25. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
This is Hines. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. You call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel is the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go around.
It seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Haskins. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first.
First down.
Now Haskins. Looking for Ayuk, he's got it. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards, the final tally. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
How about that, partner? That's a gutsy run, a physical run, an explosive run, and he's inside the 10-yard line now. I don't know if you hand it to him again on this play, but make the defense think that you will, and maybe you have some options off of it.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 8-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, it's Hines. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
San Francisco.
Nyheim Hines, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Is good.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3.
Raiders 3. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. That decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense set to get this drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. They'll give it here to his running back. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Fake. They'll look to throw. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Vegas. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down.
48-yard line.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Hands it off out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Taking it about the 1. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now they try the right side here. They'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Before he's taken down at the 29. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup. On play action, they'll throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. That's inside the 20. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. They'll run it here. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
At the 8-yard line.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
score the touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
For Las Vegas, about set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and tackle on offense. Try to press the advantage a little bit. They certainly better with the football in this position. No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is taken in. It's complete. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
35-yard line.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Number 3.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Alexander.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2nd and 3. Buying time to his left. This will be caught inside the 10.
That's good.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now they try the right side here. And he's in. Touchdown. Great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. The Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Try and run it here. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
Graham Gano.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
2 yards.
That catch good for only a couple.
2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
2nd and 8. From the gun, Haskins. And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders side.
We talk about players blitzing all the time. Often lack and sometimes kind of just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And got his man complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And first down and completing it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. And we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. Raiders pick it up. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Past the 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a final return for 6 and a touchdown. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big time fumble. Get over the extra point. They will make this a 4-point game. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard
49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
49er ball carrier.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Haskins to throw. He's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
I was used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. And all night long, he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge 3rd down conversion. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
1st down, 49ers.
They'll run the Coleman on 1st down. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Third down.
Operating from the gun, Haskins. Throw, but incomplete.
Well, with the dime look that time, my defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. This defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This now a chance at the very least to burn some clock following that fourth down stop. Points would be ideal, as they certainly wouldn't mind some breathing room. Rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Escaping the pressure right. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not going to be a big deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He's decided
to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They run again with Hines. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 32. 7 yards there and a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. It's still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And it's 3rd down.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Catch signal for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a desperate, he's got it in, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
First down.
It's a big play for Vegas. 41 yards. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff looking right. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now they get the timeout.
A gain of 9.
It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. Have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. He gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining, and they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming.
28-yard attempt.
And his kick is gone. And that will tie us at 24. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Except for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes.
And he's in for a score! It's absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Final score in overtime.
A great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for San Francisco, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did you let it go miss?